Hey guys, welcome to my Cactuzville channel. Today I'm going to be talking about something that is overlooked quite a lot, and that is the organisation of your channel. If you're making lots of videos at the same time, it's very easy to get mixed up about what you've done on each one. So I use a free online program called Trello to organise all my videos. So if you go to Trello.com, and then at the top right of the web page you'll see this Get Trello for Free button. Click that, and then enter in your email address here. And click Continue. On the next page you can click the checkbox if you want, or just click the Sign Up button. Now you can name your workspace. I think I'll just call mine YouTube, and click the Continue button again. Now click the Take Me to Trello button on the left. And you've now set up your free account. If you notice at the top of the page, it will ask you to confirm your email address in the next 14 days. Now you can click the Create Your First Board button, and a pop-up window will appear. This is where you can give your board a title, and you can also select the background. You can either have pictures or colours. I just stick with the colour. And once selected, I press the Create button, and here's your new workspace. Now you don't really need the sidebar, so we'll go up to the top left here and click this little arrow button to collapse it. Now as you can see, it already starts with 3 columns, one called To Do, one called Doing, and one called Done. But what we're going to do is we're going to add a card to the first column. We're going to create one called Halo Blitz. And once created, we can move this card from column to column just by dragging and dropping. If I move it back to the first column and then click on the Edit button on the top right of the card, you'll get a small menu. The first thing I'm going to do is select the Edit Labels button. If you already have labels created, you can search for them here. You can go down and click the Create a New Label button. Here I'm going to create a label called TOH for Tower of Hell, and I'm going to select a colour for it, the cyan colour. Now as you can see, above the words Halo Blitz is a lozenge the colour of cyan. But first we'll have to save this. This helps me differentiate different games based on colour. However, if you click on the lozenge, it will expand out to actually show the text. And this is the view that I normally use, as it gives more information. Now if we go back in and edit this, and this time select Open Card. Here we'll see all the information about this card. At the top we can add more labels if we want, and below that you can add a description, which I'll just do here. Get all halos in as short a time as possible. I personally don't normally add descriptions, but it can be helpful. Over on the right is a button called Cover. If we select that, we can select a colour or even a photograph if we want, or we can even upload photographs. And we can also select the size at the top. The first size puts a colour banner on the top of your card. And as you can see, if you move your card from column to column, that banner moves along with the card. If we go back in to edit the card, and this time select the other size, you'll see that the whole card becomes that colour. Now let's add a second card for a different game. And then go in to edit that card. This time I'm going to select an orange colour, and I'll go for the second size again. As you can see, by using this, it's very easy to differentiate between the two different games. Let's go back and edit the first card again and select Edit Labels. Let's create a new label called Thumbnail and give it a colour of green. I add this label to any video that I've created a thumbnail for. Now as you can see, the labels don't actually show up on the cards as they are now. So I'm going to go back in and edit it and change it back to the banner version. As you can see, this now means that we can see those labels that we created for thumbnail and TOH. However, for me, that top banner doesn't really serve a purpose now, and so I remove it completely, as it will save a lot of vertical space in the column. Now let's actually go in and edit the columns. I'm just going to select the title and rename it. This first one I'm going to be calling Video Ideas. The second column is going to be Recorded. The third column is now going to be called In Progress. And if I click this Add Another List button, I'm going to add another one called Created. The next column I'm going to call Published. Now recently I've started doing some live streams, so I'm going to add another column called Stream Ideas. And then I'm going to move it all the way to the left of all the columns. So that's my 6 columns set up now. So whenever I come up with an idea for a video, I'll create a card and put it in Video Ideas column. Then when I actually record the footage for the video, I move it to the next column. And then when I'm editing it, I move it to the next column. And once it's actually edited and then uploaded to YouTube, I move it to the penultimate column. And lastly, when I actually publish the video on YouTube, I move it to the final column. So by using this method, I can see exactly where each video is in the creation process. So basically, each card will progress from left to right until it reaches the Publish column. And probably one of the most important things I do is whenever I think of an idea for a video or a stream, I put it in one of the first 2 columns so I don't forget it. These ideas may never actually become a video, but they're written down and they could become one in the future. In fact, sometimes these ideas I didn't think were good enough to make a video out of. However, I've managed to combine 2 of the ideas to make a good video. Anyway, that's the basics of Trello. I hope I've shown you enough to get started organising your channel. There are a few more hints and tips I have for Trello, but I think I'll leave that for a future video. So until next time, this is Cactuz signing off.